Okay, this is a quick and dirty unboxing of the Eachine Racer 180. This is a kind of tilt rotor quadcopter, and I'm really excited about this because I saw some unboxing and reviews in YouTube, and that's why I ordered this maybe 3 weeks ago. So it's hanging 2 weeks in the German customs. So the German customs are really slow in handling this kind of stuff. Yeah, and right now let's see what's inside this kind of pack. So it comes in a package with some kind of tape. The package is not, the box is not really good packed, but after this we will see what's inside this package. Okay, so I opened it already once, but I did not fly. There's a second direct antenna inside because I ordered this. I did not know that on the Eachine VRD2 goggles is one inside the pack, or I did not realize that, so I put the antenna inside. So don't care for this antenna. I will tell you later. Okay, so let's open this. So the first thing, you will open it like that, and you will have some stuff. So here's a wristband for the remote controller. Really nice. I have some, but this is really sturdy. So then this is the antenna I mentioned before. So this antenna is not in the package, so I put it away. Then there are some stickers inside. Okay, everybody mentioned this before. There are 4 propellers. It's a 4 to 4.5, so it's only 4 inches propellers. I will come to this back later. So there are 2 packs, each 4, right and left side maybe. There is inside antenna, kind of clover leaf or mushroom antenna. It's a clover leaf, right hand side. Then there is inside a plastic bag with the landing gear stuff and some foam for landing gear and a wrench. Then for batteries, I think, I'm sure this is for the remote controller here. Then the remote control itself, it's a FrSky relabeled with Eachine i6. Maybe it's the same, or it's the same for sure. Then this package and the package of the VRD2 Eachine goggles, coming with kind of adapters for charging it in Europe. Thanks for that. Then there is a charger. You have to use this adapter for the charger to charge the batteries, but I think it's not the best charger. So it's only without a balancing cable, so I don't know. Oh, okay, there's a balancer. Okay, this one is charging the batteries only from the balancer, so it takes a long time to charge the batteries. So maybe I will do this with my bigger and professional charger, not like this, because I don't trust these kind of things. It's really lightweight, so it's kind of fun. Okay, and then there's a white cover for the canopy, or a white canopy for the Eachine Racer 180, and there's also a blue one. So there are 2 canopies inside the pack. So So let's get this out there. Oh my god. It's sticking inside the foam really hard. Okay, there's a second charger up there. So let's get this out, this beast. Okay, that's it. So, and also Chinese quality control label or I don't know. Yeah, quite a fun. Okay, so this is the Eachine Racer 180. It's a tilt rotor, so the motors are tilting. But what I saw at the first thing is if you tilt the motors like that, so they are not in one line, so this one is going like that and this one is maybe even, so you have to adjust this with this kind of screws here. And oh my god, what is this? So the 6-channel receiver is really loose. It's a kind of glue or rubber glue inside there, and the antennas are really hanging around, so I have to do some customizing to this. And oh, there's a double-sided tape. Okay, maybe it should stick here, but it isn't. Before you power up the Eachine 180 Racer, please, I advise everybody to do this. This is a transmitter, so please put the antenna on this, because if you don't do this, you will burn down the transmitter, okay? So this is really important. Yeah. So right now I will get the second canopy off. It's sticking there with a kind of, it's only rubber. So you have to get this off, this special kind of screws with the bulb head or something like that. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That and this, but it's okay. It's getting off really nice. Okay, this is the second canopy, but it's really, I cannot believe that this after crash, this is really, it's done. You will destruct this canopy, so maybe that's why they put in 2 of the canopies. I will put this away and the box. Okay, so there's a battery, 14.8 volts, so it's a 4S 30. What is this? 39 or 30? It's a 30 CE battery with 100 milliamperes. Okay, there's a lot of space in the battery cartridge there, so maybe, or not maybe, there will be a bigger battery fitting there, but it's kind of heavy. So let's make some measurements here. So the arms, it's really important for me because I wanted to know how wide or what diameter the arms will have. The arms will have 15 millimeters carbon tube. Here to the battery, you can fit a battery with 40.5 millimeters inside. And I will open this. Oh, this kind of battery straps are really the cheapest one I ever saw on a kind of copter like that. And the wideness. So a battery will fit with, okay, I take this. It's kind of 110 millimeters. Okay, so 40.5 to 110 millimeters. The original battery is the height is 24.5 millimeters. Maybe you can fit in a really higher battery, but the big problem of this, it's only a 4-inch propellers quad, so, and it's kind of heavy, so this is a big problem of this, but I don't care for that because I can do I have my own milling machine at home, so I will resolve these problems for bigger propellers like that. This is a 5-inch, and the 5-inch will not fit on this. It's not possible to put on a stock Eachine Racer 5-inch propellers because it's overlapping. Maybe the propellers are maybe, maybe 10 millimeters too wide, so the arms have to get longer to fit bigger propellers. I will do that. It's not a big problem. Only problem I will see is that the cables are maybe too short, but we will see. We will take care of this after. I will have some test flights and then I will go into this. The next thing is, if you look at this, so this arm or this motor mount is not screwed correctly, so it's hanging a little bit like down. It's not really important for the flight, but I don't like this kind of hobbyist copters. The next thing I realized is that the motors are looking like that, this one like that, and this one like that. Okay, this is so you have to adjust this with the screw I mentioned before. So down here you can see the IMU. This is for controlling the copter. There are some oh, what is this? There are some boards inside, maybe. Oh, there's a big board inside. So I'm sure this is for the ESCs, or this covers the ESCs. Then it's really sturdy from the frame. Oh, it's really sturdy. Trust me, you cannot move or stretch this kind of frame. So it's a 2 point. Oh, what is this? 2.1 or 2.2 millimeter of carbon fiber plate. One problem I will see too, the most people mentioned this before with this copter, that the servo arm or the servo lever is too high, so it's not that high that it breaks on a landing. But if you land in grass or somewhere, it's maybe getting into problems and breaking down. So from stock, the lights or the LEDs are installed. So this is the port for the LEDs on both sides. The antennas coming out here next to the camera. There is a camera cover on. Oh, let's take this off. Okay, this is the camera itself. So they have a plastic cover for this, maybe for transport. Yeah, here the cables for the battery are coming out. Okay, this is okay. Yeah, I think there's a lot of space for moddings on this kind of copter. But before I will do some mods to this, I will have to see how this will fly. But the most pilots say this is not flying longer than 4 to 5 minutes. Maybe because of the 4-inch propellers. So yeah, I will not go much deeper inside that. So, but I only want to mention the parts. This is the battery again. 1100 milliampere. 4S and 30C. This is the remote controller. Yeah. One thing I want to mention is that this Eachine Racer 180 is available in two versions. So you can buy it ready to fly, or you can buy it without the remote controller and the charger maybe and the battery. I'm not sure exactly. So it comes only with the canopies and some props, and you have to put in your own receiver. And but I went with this because it's much more easier for the first flight. But later maybe I will go to my Taranis and will exchange the receiver and maybe the video transmitter. I will see really. Okay. Okay, let's go back for the motors. The motors have a diameter of 28 millimeters. It's maybe a 2204 motors. They are not looking really well, but the bearing is okay. The bearing are really okay. Yeah. The bearing are okay. And the motors have their soldering points. It's like a kind of board, and you can solder it directly to the motor, so there are no wires coming out of the motors. What is a little bit weird is that the screws are holding the board, then the lower mount for the arms and the upper arm, so they press all of these together. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, here's the cable stuff. So maybe it's not really a big problem or issue, but after some times or the cables will break there, because the milling in the arms is really kind of an edge here. So if the cables are getting in contact with the edges there, maybe they will break or the isolation will get done. And you know, carbon fiber is really good for transmitting voltage. Yeah, I think I will have some fun with this. I will mod it and make it a little bit lighter, and maybe, or not maybe, I'm sure I will get the arms much more wider outside, so I can fit 5-inch propellers on this, and then I will see what's happening to it. But it's really good quality inside. If you look the cables, there are not that much cables like on other copters. It's all in a big board. The people mentioned, or other pilots mentioned, that there's ESCs maybe can break if you have a crash. Yeah, it could be possible, and then you have to exchange the whole board. This is not quite of fun, but I don't hope that this will happen to me. But if it's like that, I cannot do anything for it. So the landing gear, okay, these kind of plastic parts look really weird. I don't know if I will put this on, because the design will get broken after this completely. But the bearings are good from the arms. Yeah. Okay. So, have fun. This is the Eachine 180 Racer, or Racer 180. So, if you want to buy it, get it from Banggood for a really cheap price. There's no comparable other copter in this kind of race copter with these tilting arms. I didn't find any other, and I'm really excited about how it will fly, but it will fly good, but maybe not that long with the 4-inch propellers. Okay, that's it. So, see ya guys. Cut.